Good afternoon and welcome back to Northern Wiltshire. Today I thought I'd talk about the Royal Enfield 350 and how easy it is to customise and make it personal to yourself. Pop along to any Royal Enfield rally, meeting, club meet, bike meet, and if you see two Royal Enfield 350s parked next to each other, they'll be different. I've done a fair bit to mine. Some of it was already done before I purchased it. My bike was 6 months old when I picked her up. But there are a few things that I've done to it since, so I'm going to show you what I've done. By the way, I'm acutely aware of what a classy look this is, but I'm a safety girl. This is the bike as I purchased her. She was 6 months old, already had some modifications that the previous owner had carried out. This is the bike as she stands today. I'll take you for a quick walk round and show you the modifications that I've done. So here are the 10 mods or demods that I have made to my Meteor Supernova. There are obviously a lot more. I'm not saying that these are the top 10, these are just my 10. Number one, you'll notice the enormous comedy-sized touring screen is gone. Secondly, I've added lots of mounts for my various gadgets. I'll talk about those later. Thirdly, the stalk mirrors are gone, and instead we have some bar end mirrors fitted. Fourth, we have a crash bar, which I haven't actually fitted yet, but I'm going to because I think that's a good idea. Number 5, she has a sump or engine guard plate. Number 6, I fitted the rear pannier racks, come with bags as well. There's a separate video link for that. Number 7, we took off the stock seat, changed that. Number 8, we have removed the pillion seat and added a expedition plate. Number 9, we've added a tail tidy. And lastly, because I'm a girl and I like pretty things, I added a stripe. So starting with something quick and easy. These are the stock mirrors that the bike came with, the stalk mirrors. These are probably one of the easiest things to remove or to change on your bike. They simply screw threaded in. If you're not a purist and you like to make things a little bit different, you can simply unscrew them and add some bar end mirrors instead. These particular bar end mirrors are from a company called Tech. They are incredibly easy to fit. You will, however, need the Royal Enfield bar end adapter in order to get them to fit. You can have a play around with these and decide whether or not you want them having pointing up from the bars or hanging down below the bars. I find visibility is actually better for me with them having upwards. Quality wise, I found these to be really good. They haven't moved, they haven't shifted since I fitted them, and that includes when she had a little lay down and went to sleep for a short while. Some of the extra instrumentation and mounts I've added, well, the Atlas throttle lock, that's a separate video. And over here, the Quadlock and the 360 mounting stick for my 360 camera. However, that can be moved around the bike. This is one of the more expensive but absolutely brilliant investments that I've made for the bike. This is a Quadlock phone mount. So it comes in various different components that you build up. The handlebar mount, this one's also got a vibration dampener on it which protects your phone, the swivel mount at the top, and a secure lock to which your phone goes into. Quadlock do mounts for practically every phone that's available. There you buy the case then securely fits around your phone, and that mounts into the Quadlock, keeps your phone safe. The bonus of having it on this side is that the USB charging port that's in there connects straight into the phone when it's on the bike. I'm not going to go over old ground with the Panniers. There's a separate video on my channel on how these were fitted, but these are absolutely rock solid. This particular engine or sump guard was formed, fettled and finessed by the previous owner. You can buy authentic original ones from various different websites. I think it's quite a good idea, because judging by the stone chips that it seems to have picked up, it's obviously preventing a certain amount from smacking on the engine. The crash bar does need fitting. However, in order to fit that, because of the sump guard that the guy originally put on, he moved the horn. So I've got to remove the horn back to where it was, take off the sump guard, and then fit the crash bar. Currently regretting my life choices. The tail tidy. I really like the tail tidy on these bikes. I think the original version just makes it come down so low. This just keeps everything up and compact and nice. This particular tail tidy is the Blitz tail tidy. I'll put a link to it. Cosmetics are nice too, such as the tank stripe. Well, you can get these from eBay, to be honest, for a few quid. There are official versions which actually come with Enfield embossed or cut out, which go around the tank. As a little tip, if you decide to get yours from eBay, buy two. Reason being, each one comes with a curved end and a straight end. Straight end I've hidden under the seat. But if you only buy one, you'll have to cut your own curved end to make that bit. So unless you're any good at actually making really neat curved cuts, buy two, and then that way you get two with curved ends. The Meteor Supernova edition came with a large touring screen. Now, I did try it, however I found for me it directed the wind straight up into my face, and I like to wear open face helmets sometimes. It's a personal preference, and for me it just didn't work. There are adaptations such as a screen extender available if you prefer to keep the screen. Alternatively, there are smaller fly screens available, and I have a tinted one on its way. I'm going to try it just to protect the instruments and cameras from buffeting. Hopefully this is going to be helpful on my long tour up to Scotland, which is coming up soon. This is the original stock seat that the bike actually came with. And this is the touring seat that I've changed it to. As you can see, the touring seat is slightly deeper with a higher back. Width-wise, I think they're much of a muchness, but I'll have to get the tape measure out. I'll go from edge to edge. So the touring seat, 10.5. The original seat, 10.5. At the widest point, 20.5. Maybe 21. For the touring seat, from the front seam until the top of the back seam is 16 inches. On the original seat is 14.5 inches. That's where your extra bit comes in for your lumbar support. I guess if I'm going to show you how I put this lot on, first of all, better take it all off. Oh, sorry, don't look, she's naked. Once you've removed the 2 retaining bolts at the back, your seat will simply lift up and pull backwards. This catch here is what retains your seat in position. It hooks under here. If it was just the main seat that you're changing, you'd now put back in the retaining bolts and put your pillion pad back on. However, the pillion pad is not for me, so I went with the Vermilion Solo Expedition plate. There are so many different varieties and descriptions of these online that you can buy pretty much anywhere. This particular one came from eBay. Took about 7 days to arrive. It's... oh, sounds good. Came with the right size bolts for it. Fits perfectly. Works like a dream. So in place of your pillion seat, if you're using the Expedition plate, the fixings at the back of your seat are what you use to secure both the plate and your seat. You'll be wanting to use large bolts at the front to go through the seat as well, and small bolts at the back. Little tip, when you come to fit the back ones, you're going to find that they're free spinning. They're not going to tighten. The reason is your mudguard or your rear arch is going to have slipped. So you might have to have 2 hands, someone to come and hold it up while you fix it down. Come and hold this. You need to hold that bit. Oh. You need to hold that bit up. I didn't say you could let go. Dickhead. Then it's simply a case of refitting your grab rails, which for me is a bit trickier because I've got panniers in the way. Well, that's enough playing with stuff I've already done. Let's do something new. I'm gonna fit the crash bar. I think I might need that. Well, these come with the world's smallest instructions. I think I'm actually going to need a magnifying glass. First of all, I need to take off the plate that the previous owner put on. These ones are... oh god, well, okay, that's off. These are just clips, that's fine. But these ones, I think these are zip tied on, so I'm going to have to cut that. How am I supposed to get in there? It's like the wrong angle for anything. Off. Oh, that one's off. Oh, while I'm here, the guy also put this on, which he made himself. It's just a little plate to stop your foot and boot from sliding onto the exhaust. It's quite cool. Right, that should now come off. Let's have a look at this. This is what the guy made. That's actually done quite a good job. Right, the first thing the instructions say is to remove this bolt. Looks like it's holding the entire engine on, so I'm not sure how safe that's going to be. But as I've discovered, it says I need a 13mm socket and a 17mm spanner. It lied. It's actually a 14mm. Let's see if I can get this undone. Well, nothing fell off. Right, before I go any further, I need to remove the horn because the previous owner moved it up to get the sump guard on. It's in the wrong place. Okay, it doesn't tell me I should, but apparently putting some of this on that bit is a good idea. So I'm going to do that. Ugh. Because nothing's ever straightforward now, this doesn't bloody fit, so I'm gonna have to file the edges off here. Fuck's sake. That's gonna take ages. Have I got anything else? Boom. And that completes modification number 10, which I think will be the last mod I'll be doing for quite some time. I don't think there's anything else it needs, surely, apart from heated grips, tinted kind of fly screen to protect the instruments, maybe. Well, if you're watching this, it means you managed to get to the end of my longest vlog yet, so congratulations and thank you. Don't forget, it's free to subscribe, and give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed or if you've learned anything about today's vlog. There are plenty of other modifications that can be made to your Meteor 350. If there's anything that you've done that you think was interesting or I should have covered, then please drop it in the comments below. Take care. Bye.